So let's move to the next tense, which is future tense. The future tense is used to describe future events that haven't occurred but possibly will occur in the future. It is a form of verb that will occur in the future and not exist currently. For example, the train will leave in 10 minutes, which means the train is not left, but it will possibly leave in 10 minutes. For example, we will be shifting to the house tomorrow morning, which means we haven't shifted, but it is a possible event that will occur in the future, that we will be shifting. So the subparts are simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. So let's move with the first subpart, which is simple future tense. So simple future tense represents the action that will occur in the future. It is the simple tense, so the rule is also simple. The rule is subject plus will shall plus first form of verb plus object. For example, I shall go to school tomorrow. I here is subject, will shall we are using plus verb first form, that is go, object to the school tomorrow, that denotes the possible time that will occur in the future. For example, he will travel to Japan next month. That means in the future he will travel. That is a possible event that will occur in the future. Next subpart is future continuous, that describes the actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. For example, I will be going to the movie at 7 p.m. tomorrow. The rule behind this is subject plus will be or shall be plus ing plus first form of verb plus object. For example, he shall be writing his exam. We will be going to the zoo. They will be attending the meeting. So here will be is used instead of will as in simple tense, and here verb is the first form plus ing, that is attend, ing, attending. So let's move to the next rule, which is future perfect tense. Future perfect tense represents the actions that will be completed before a specific point of time in future. For example, by this time tomorrow, he shall have finished their class. The tense indicates that actions that will be completed before a certain future time. For example, by next month, he will have finished the project. So, the rule behind this is subject plus will have or shall have plus third form of verb plus object. For example, we will have reached Goa by the next week. For example, we will have reached Goa by the next week. For here, the subject is we, will have, third form of verb is reached, Goa as the object, by next week is the specific point of time in future. So let's move to the next subpart, that is the end subpart of all the tenses, which is future perfect continuous tense. And this tense represents the actions that will continue up until a specific point of time in the future. For example, he will have been waiting there for 5 hours by 7 o'clock. That means that this tense highlights the duration of an action up to a point in the future, which means that the waiting period is for 5 hours. That is the duration of an action, and that action is up to a point in the future, up to a point of time in the future. That is 7 o'clock is the specific point of time in the future. For more examples, we can see they shall be serving food in the slum area tomorrow. For example, by 2025, they will have been living here for a decade. For here, they, in this sentence, they is the subject, will have been, first form of verb, that is live, ing, living, and the object is for a decade is 10 years, time period of 10 years. So it also highlighted the duration of an action up to a specific point of time in the future. The specific point of time is 2025 and the duration of an action is 10 years. That means a decade.